fact. You can't change your age, right? There is no fountain of youth, unfortunately, but you sure as hell can change how you age. Your lifestyle and the way that you take care of your body on a daily basis is the key not only to looking good for your age, but looking good for any age. Small tweaks in your daily routine can have and pay huge rewards in the future. And I would say looking years younger and living years longer, well, those are two pretty solid ones. And because we're not getting any younger, I'll shut up and go over my top 10 tips to looking and living younger. Tip number 1. Drink enough water. My God, if I've said it once, I've said it probably 5 times at least. Drinking water is key to not only providing your body with enough hydration in order to function properly, all your system requires it, it needs it, but your skin does too. Dehydrated skin looks dull, it sags, and it makes wrinkles more pronounced. Tip number 2, sunscreen. Now, not just applying sunscreen when you go to the beach, the pool, the water park, the lake. No, I'm talking about every day. Before you leave the house, you should be applying sunscreen. Now, the great news is that a lot of daily moisturizers actually come with sunscreen built in. So you're knocking out 2 birds with 1 stone, moisturizing and protecting. Because little did you know that you probably knew, you probably never actually thought about it. I do because I'm super vain. All of the sun exposure that you get while you're driving in your car, when you're walking to the office, when you're at lunch, God, my Lord, it's aging your skin, not just the stuff that you are directly exposed to when you go outside and frolic. Tip number 3, wash your face prior to going to bed. Now, I'm not talking about getting in the shower, letting water hit it. No, that's not washing. I'm not even talking about soaping up your hands and just doing a little bit. No. I'm talking about giving it a good old-fashioned exfoliation. Washcloth, loofah, Clarisonic, my favorite. Guys, you got to remove all of the dead skin cells. You got to remove all of the grime and dirt that gets trapped in your pores, all right? You start doing this, you're going to be amazed at how radiant and glowing your skin is the next morning. Tip number 4, moisturize, all right? If you are watching this video, and I'm assuming this isn't your first day finding me, all right? And that means that you've been around for a while. And if this is the case, and you're still not moisturizing, doing nothing more for your skincare routine other than moisturizing, I can't help you. Because you're a bonehead. You gotta moisturize. Guys, you drink water to hydrate the inside. You apply moisturizer to hydrate the outside. Dry skin is old, wrinkled looking skin. 5, for those of you not fluent in Espanol, is poor food selection. Here's the deal. If you are consuming excess amounts of processed food, you are consuming the culinary trifecta of premature aging ingredients. Extra salt, extra sugar, extra fat. And I am not saying to go vegan or to eat raw. I'm just saying to start making some more whole food choices. You're going to see the benefit not only on your waist, but also on your face. Tip number 6, my favorite, my fashion fixation, sunglasses. Guys, they don't just make you look cool, they actually also protect your eyeballs from the sun's harmful rays. It also helps prevent you from forming crow's feet and wrinkles around your eye. One of the reasons you get those is because you go outside and you squint. All the sun, the glare, the squint, you don't even realize you're doing it. But over time, these things, they set in. Sunglasses help reduce the risk. Tip number 7, you're not eating enough of the good fats. Now, we hear fat and we think, no, we want low fat, we want low fat. All right, you don't want the bad fat, but the good fat, your body doesn't store that, all right? It uses it. And it uses it to do lots of great things, all right? The monounsaturated fats, polyunsaturated fats, the kind that is found in nuts, avocados, these are chock full, I've always wanted to say chock full. I don't get to do that enough. Of essential oils, they're also a great source of vitamin E, antioxidants. My God, this stuff is amazing. You need it in order to help protect your skin, increase cell turnover, promoting soft, supple, and dare I say plump skin. Tip number 8, get out there and sweat, guys. You need to sweat, all right? Sweating is a good thing. It helps remove impurities, toxins from the body. It also helps your skin look radiant. Tip number 9, don't drink in excess. And I'm not talking about water this time. No, I'm talking about alcohol, booze, all right? You need to control it. Keep it in moderation, all right? If you're drinking excessively, Easy for me to say, you are going to be dehydrated. And also, if you see somebody who's battled the bottle for a long time, their skin looks rough. They look old. You can tell that they have not exactly been living a clean life. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't drink at all. I'm just saying you need to do it in moderation. Plus, if you're prone to rosacea, drinking, it exacerbates the situation. And tip number 10, don't smoke. And if you do everything you can to quit. I'm not talking about the damage you're doing internally, all right? What happens to your arteries, what happens to your lungs, yeah. I'm talking about what happens to your face. Just like with alcoholics, people that smoke for a long time, you can see it. It ages you. All that smoke, all that sucking, right? Smokers, yeah, they get lines all over their face that shouldn't be there. And the reason is from dragging on that cigarette. Guys, smoking. If you're currently addicting, I get it. I used to be addicted to chewing tobacco, nicotine. It's a mother to quit, but you can do it. If I could do it, I was pretty addicted. You can do it too. The fountain of youth. Unfortunately, I haven't found it. I'm assuming you haven't either. And if you have and you haven't shared it with me, I'm pissed. I don't think you have. It's not out there. But what is out there are these simple 10 lifestyle tips and adjustments. By implementing these, you're going to be amazed at how much more gracefully you age. And I would like to leave you with a word of advice. Actually, knowing me, it's not going to be just one. It's going to be a bunch, but whatever. You are never going to be younger than you are right now. So you need to live like it. But that being said, if you live right, you can look younger than you do today, tomorrow. Does that make sense?